What's going on, guys? This is Nate from the Scrap Academy welcoming you to another deck profile here on the channel. Today we are featuring my Plant Rose Dragon deck profile. Now this is a deck that I've been wanting to play for quite a while now. I've playtested it for a few weeks before I wanted to do this deck profile just to make sure that everything is just the way that I want it. That way it's optimized the best that it can be. Let's go ahead and jump into the deck and we'll talk about it as we go. So first off, we are playing plants, so we are going to need to have one of the most important plants ever in existence in Yu-Gi-Oh! 3 Lone Fire Blossom. Now Lone Fire is going to be the best card in your deck. You want to open up with this every single time. This allows you to get to any kind of plant that you want for anything that you might need at the time. Really good card, allows you to get to most of your combo cards and really gets everything going for you. Next up, we are playing 3 of the Predaplant Orpheus Scorpio. Another really good card in the deck. You are going to be wanting to play 3 of these because you're going to need those to get into your Cobra, and this starts an entire combo. If you do guys want to see that combo, make sure to stay tuned for later on this week where there will be live duels where you'll see this combo in action. So make sure to stay for that, and later on this week you'll see those videos. So 3 Scorpio, 1 Cobra. Now moving on into the Bloody Rose area, we are playing 3 of the Bloody Rose Witch, or Bloody Rose Witch, whichever one you want to call it. Really good card, another combo piece. Lots of cards in this deck is combo, which is good for me because I love combo, but also bad for me because it is also very fragile. If you aren't playing certain cards, if you don't have that Called by the Grave in your hand and they hit you with a hand trap, you're probably going to lose because they're going to go off in today's meta. So you got those 3 Bloody Rose Witch, along with your 1 Witch of the Black Rose, as well as the 1 Rose Fairy for that combo right there. And then moving on into the dragon portion of it, for the Rose Dragon part of the deck, we are playing 3 of the White Rose Dragon. Probably one of the more important ones when it comes to like getting a combo going, because if it's normal summon, you can special summon another one, and that can get the combo going, or you can special summon this off of the Red Rose. So you play 3 of those. Now you are playing 3 of the Rocks Rose as well. Another one of those Rose Dragons is also very important because this allows you to add 1 card that specifically lists Black Rose Dragon in its text. Now that isn't the name, it's the text. So that means that you can add anything that has that in the wording on the card. Just kind of opens up your plays a little bit and allows you to grab the 1 card that allows you to pretty much have a monster born for your Rose Dragons. So really good card, is a tuner, and you want to have lots of tuners in the deck because we are synchroing a lot. Next up, we are playing 2 of the Red Rose Dragon. You only need 2 of these. The other 2 you kind of want to see more than this. This one you're going to be using, you're special summoning this one off of others' effects, so you don't need to worry about having to open this one. Next, we are playing some extenders. We're playing 3 Dark Rose Fairy. If a tuner is special summoned to your side of the field, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. And then if this card is in the graveyard, you can send 1 card from your hand or to the field to the graveyard, place it on the top or bottom of the deck, so you can recycle it and get it back if you need to. Next up, we're playing a bunch of 1-ofs for plants. We're playing the 1 Mardell Generator Boss of Light, the 1 Rose Girl, the 1 Spore, and then the 1 World Care Weight Champion. Now every single card in this deck has its purpose, has its play. There's a reason why it's in here. So you're going to be adding you're special summoning your Mardell off of one of your Synchros. You're going to be dumping the World Carryweight Champion or the Mardell. You're going to be adding the Rose Girl to special summon it. And you're going to be using the Spore to do Spore plays. So every single card in the deck does have a purpose, and it's not just there to be there, you know? All right, moving on. We are playing a few other cards. We're playing 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. This deck is really a combo-oriented deck. There's not really room for hand traps, but I felt like I needed to have at least 1 in there just to make sure that I can slow down my opponent a lot. Turn 1, you might be able to slow them down a little bit. Most decks nowadays can play, unfortunately, through 1 hand trap, so it's not that good. But maybe if they brick or something along those lines, or this is 1 very important part of the combo, it can slow them down enough. That way they can't make an unbreakable board. So 3 Ash Blossom. And then the last 3 monsters in the deck, I was having some issues running into tuners left on the field without a way to get rid of them. So I have 3 Boost Warrior here because if there's a tuner on the field, you can special summon this into defense position, and then this is just another card you can use to synchro summon. So along with that, we have the 1 Rhoda just to be able to search those. All right, moving on to the spells. Along with the Rhoda, we're playing the 2 Basil Rose Shoot. This is what you're going to be searching off of your Rocks Rose Dragon. So this card is basically a monster you're born. It's a special summon 1 Rose Dragon monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. And if this set card is destroyed, you can target one of your Black Rose Dragons or monster that specifically lists that card in its text that is banished from your graveyard, special summon it. So this is a really good card that if you've used one already, you've already done your combo, maybe you have a Black Rose Dragon in the graveyard, something along those lines, you can set the other one, hope that they twin twister it or pop it with a monster effect, and then you can bring something back. Then you do have the one Black Garden. This is really good with combos. If you do want like a combo deck, or a combo video for this deck explaining different combos, let me know. I can definitely do that for you guys. If not, just stay tuned for later on this week when we do have those duels, and you'll be able to see some of those combos in action. Then we're playing the one Called by the Grave just to try and help your plays get off, as well as the one Instant Fusion for combos, and then the one Frozen Rose because you can search it. That is the entire main deck. Let's go ahead and jump into the extra deck real quick. Main deck is 40 cards. I'm trying to keep that as low as possible. So for the extra deck, we're playing the one Instant Fusion target. This is the Invoked Raijin. A lot of the time you're seeing that one Thesaurus card, the Tuner, that's level 5 for the Instant Fusions. You're seeing that get a lot of play. I'm playing this because a lot of my tuners are level 3, so that means I can take this in with a level 3 tuner and then go straight into the Borderload Savage. We're playing a few of the links. We're playing the Crisson Halqifibrax, or Needle Fiber, the one Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, the one Cross Rose Dragon, and then the one Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep really gets your plays going, gets all of your combos going, so you want to go into that most times. But I mean, most plays usually end with using at least 2 or 3, at least 2, 3, maybe 4, depending on how many cards you have in your hand. You could use all 4 in one turn, to be honest. This deck is kind of like a blow your load and hope that they can't get through it type deal. But it is lots of fun. Along with that, we are playing some synchros here, obviously. We're playing the one Ultimaya Tzolk'in. We're playing the one Fonan Pulse Dragon. This is because I was seeing a lot of those level 3 tuners left on the field, and I felt like if I had that boost warrior, I could special summon it, and then sync it to a level 4, and I can like change its level with the Fonan Pulse Dragon's effect to a level 1, 2, 3, and then be able to continue synchro summoning and kind of build off of that. So that's why that's there. We're playing the one Garden Rose Maiden. Allows you to add your Black Garden, and then you can banish the special summon. And then the one Garden Rose Flora. So we have the Maiden and the Flora. Flora is actually here because you want to have a Synchro tuner target. That way you can have that for your Needle Fiber. So, and then, 5 and 5 can either go into a Bloody Rose Witch, or it can go into the Tzolk'in, depending on what you need to go for. They're also playing the one Perilous Empress of Blossoms. This card allows you to special summon one level 5 or higher plant monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. So this will special summon your Mardell. And then Mardell will allow you to add a plant to your hand. We're also playing the one F.A. Dawn Dragster for that spell trap negate, and then the one Black Rose Dragon. So those are our other 2 level 7 synchros. Moving on to the level 8s, we played 2 of them. We're playing the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, as well as the Borderload Savage Dragon. Those are level 8s. Pretty easy to go into. Depending on what you open in your hand, most times you can actually end with both of these on the field, which is pretty nice. And then sometimes you can end with this Borderload, as well as our last synchro, which is the Bloody Rose Dragon. And if you don't know what this card does, so if this card is synchro summoned, you can banish all cards from the graveyards. Pretty busted. Then, if this card was synchro summoned using Black Rose Dragon or a plant synchro monster as material, you can destroy all other cards on the field. When your opponent activates a card or effect that would destroy a card, this is a quick effect, you can tribute this card, negate the activation, then if you can special summon one Black Rose Dragon from your extra deck or graveyard. What's really nice is, if you go into, say you have a Black Garden on the field, and you have your Crossroads Dragon, so Crossroads Dragon's quick effect is that during the main phase, you can tribute this card and one plant monster to special summon one Rose Synchro monster. So you can literally have this with just Black Garden on the field, and Black Garden says that when a monster is summoned, the opponent gets a token, right? So literally you could have this on the field along with this and maybe your Crystal Wing and your Borderload, right? So you just end with this right here and your Black Garden, and your opponent summons a monster, you get a token, which is a plant, quick effect, Crossroads Dragon token into your Bloody Rose Witch. Or Bloody Rose Dragon. So pretty nuts cards, and then like this card is just amazing when it comes to like negating, because you can negate and you get rid of that, right? Negate the destruction. Special summon your Black Rose Dragon, but then you can also banish your Crossroads from the graveyard to special summon your Black Rose, your Red Rose back from the graveyard. So pretty busted. So that is the main deck, extra deck. Side deck I won't go into. That's just depending on what's going on at your locals. So you don't really need to see that. But that is all I've got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because you know all your support is greatly appreciated. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, this is Nate from the Scrub Academy, signing out for now. Peace out.